Hello, B'nai Torah. All right, if you can hear me, wave your hand up like this and make sure you can hear me. Amazing, lots of boys waving hands. Boy, did I get a lot of pictures. Yesterday and today, I got so many pictures. Wow. Moshe Nitzi drew some beautiful pictures. I see Al-Hanan drew a picture. A lot of you guys are showing me pictures, but your moms emailed it to me. And I'm positive you said thank you and gave your mom a big hug. David Karp, it's beautiful. It really is. I love what you guys drew. Bali Ein Hara, you guys are very good at that. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let's see where we are. Yitzi Sokol, how are you doing?
Good.
Amazing, Baruch Hashem. Good to hear. I'm checking on some of you guys over here. I see a lot of boys, Bli Ein Hara, are ready to rock and roll over here. Hi, Shua Greenberg. How are you? You have to unmute yourself because you muted yourself. I can't unmute you. All right, let's see what we got. You guys ready? You ready to start? Okay, let's discuss some schedule things. First of all, I'm going to email your parents. We're not going to learn tomorrow at 11:30. What I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to send a test to you at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and you'll take the test. Tomorrow is a very, very, very busy day for me because it's the Friday before Pesach, and I have to finish up a Haggadah. You guys know what a Haggadah is? Yep. It's something that you light on Hanukkah. Yes? No? No? No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a menorah. I'm kidding. I know what Haggadah is. It is something you blow on Rosh Hashanah. So, no? My goodness. Maybe you guys should be the ones teaching. Haggadah, dog, fish. It's the first makkah. Fish died in the water. Dumb. No. Haggadah. All right. So Morty Kiss, you know all the answers. Morty, tell me, what's a Haggadah?
Haggadah is what you read on Pesach.
Oh, that's what I said. That's what I said the first time. Okay, a Haggadah is what you use on Pesach at the Seder. It has all the makos and it tells you what to do. Like that. What's the ninth makkah? Homework. No, homework was not a makkah. The ninth makkah, Yishai Newman, what was the ninth makkah? Darkness, Choshech. It was very, very, the best part about the makkah of Choshech was it had 3 parts to it. The first 3 days, it was very, very dark. The second 3 days, they couldn't even move. So you know what the Jews did? When they saw the Egyptian was about to jump into the swimming pool, and then he froze, and they would empty all the water in the swimming pool, and then the makkah would end, and the guy would finish diving into the pool and go, splat, because there was no more water in the pool. That's what happened. At least in my brain, that's what happened. I wasn't there. I was in Acapulco. But the last part of the makkah, day number 7, happened right before the Yam Suf, when it became dark for the Mitzrayim. But my class has Haggadah, and we work very, very, very hard on the Haggadah. So the next few days, I'm super, super busy. So instead of learning with you guys tomorrow, I'm going to give you Cheskel Baron. That's chametz, right? As long as your mom didn't turn the kitchen over yet. So what's going to happen is I will give you the test tomorrow. Now, the good news is whether or not you do well or not, you're still going to be in the raffle. But if you get a higher grade, you'll have more chances to be in the raffle. And I'm going to go through with you today, after we finish reviewing a little bit more of Parsha Vayetzei, we're going to discuss some of the questions from over the past week. First, we're going to look at last week's questions, then we'll go to this week's questions, and we'll take it from there. Blia and Hara, I see a lot of amazing B'nai Torah over there. Moshe Abrams, how are you feeling?
What?
Good, you look a little bit green. Is that a 5TL? You're wearing a 5TLL jersey, aren't you? I love it, yeah. I wish we could play baseball.
In your class? Was my father in your class?
It could very well be. I'd have to look and think. Yes, he's a good. Your father was excellent, not good, excellent. I love your father. But the baseball league, we can't really play it. All of us commissioners want to play, but we have to wait for the doctors to say it's safe, because Baruch Hashem, Kindlech aren't getting sick, but we don't want anyone to get sick because of us. Actually, we daven every day that all the people that are sick should have refuah shalema. We don't want people to be sick. That's not okay. Where are we? So the first thing I want to do is just catch up what we're up to. The last test that I gave, uno momento, por favor, I'll see where we are. The last test I gave was, where'd my screen go? Okay. There. Okay, here. The last test we gave, let's see. I'm just pulling up the last test to see how you guys did and what the questions were and where we should be continuing from. Parsha week number 1. Okay, ready, guys? These are the questions we asked last time. Last time we asked the following questions. We said, what is your name? Benjamin Friedman, what did you put down for that question? Come on, Benjamin, what did you put down? It said, what's your name? Did you write Benjamin?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing to do, right? Everyone got different answers, and almost everybody got their names right. I got it wrong. I wrote Achashverosh, but that's because I was confused. But you guys got your names right. Then I asked you, how many children did Terach have? And most of the boys wrote down 3. And then I was Avram, Haran, and what was the third one's name? Mendel Schechter. What was the third one's name?
No.
That's right. Thank you, Tzaddik. What was the name of Avram's wife? We knew that was Cinderella. Sarai. Sarai. I did not say Cinderella. Sarai. And when Avram came to find me, was hidden in a box. Avram's and Lot shepherds argued, and all the way down. The last question we asked was, what was the name of the son of Hagar? And Hagar's son's name was Yossi and Aaron. What was the name of Hagar's son?
Yishmael.
Yishmael. Whoa, that's right. Thank you. Yishmael was the name of Hagar's son. That's where we left off. And now we went ahead. We discussed so much more stuff. And today we're in the middle of discussing what happened with Vayetzei. And we're going to try to fly ahead a little bit, and then we'll start discussing questions. Okay, questions. Where did we leave off? Yaakov had married 2 sisters. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. In the middle of the night, at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I was in a deep sleep, and all of a sudden my phone rang last night. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I picked it up. Hello. Hi, Rabbi Ross. It's Ellie Augenstein. I said, Ellie, why are you calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning? And Ellie's like, Rabbi Ross, you're not going to marry 2 sisters. How could Yaakov marry Rachel and Leah? And I said, what are you calling me in the middle of the night for? I was so tired. Ellie, what's going on? Calling me at 2 o'clock. But Ellie had a good question. How could you marry 2 sisters? No, to do that. And the thing is, you're right. Yaakov is not allowed to marry 2 sisters, but the Torah wasn't there yet. And Mr. Streicher could prove it to you. Mr. Streicher's hands up. What do you want to tell me?
Because when he got married and then he got divorced, he got divorced and then he got married to her. And then
he did not get divorced. He was married to both of them, but he didn't go into Eretz Yisrael being married to 2 sisters. And right before they got into Eretz Yisrael, Rachel died. So he never went into Eretz Yisrael being married to 2 sisters. But nowadays, not only are you not allowed to marry 2 sisters, you're not even married to women. The Torah says you should only marry 1 person at a time, and that's enough to keep most guys pretty busy. Baruch Hashem. Now, Yaakov went ahead and Yaakov became a shepherd. We discussed yesterday, being a shepherd is such a special, special thing. And Yaakov became a shepherd, and Lavan tried cheating Yaakov, and Lavan kept changing the terms. Lavan said to Yaakov, I'll tell you what, you keep all the sheep that have lines, and I'll keep all the spotted sheep. And then all the spotted sheep went to Lavan, and the long lines the stripes went to Yaakov. But all the sheep began having long lines. So Lot changed it again. You know how many times did Lot change the deal? Yaakov Elbam, how many times did he change it?
100.
100 times. I can't even count up to 100. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I have no more fingers. I can't count any higher than 10. I know after 10 comes like 17 and 39 and 1,000, but I don't know the numbers where they go. 100 is a lot of times. Lot was not very honest, but Yaakov did not complain now. Every time Lot changed the deal, Yaakov said, okay. Yaakov did something called being mevater. Being mevater is very, very hard to do. I'll give you an example. Let's say it's time for the Pesach Seder, and you're sitting in your seat, and your little brother comes and sits in your seat. Oh boy, that's not allowed. You can't have your brother in your seat. So now you have two choices. You can either start fighting and arguing, or you could be mevater. Mevater says, you know what? You could sit in my seat. That's fine. I don't really care where I sit. How many of you boys or girls are mevater all the time? I'm mevater all the time. I really am. I love being mevater. It's such a huge mitzvah, and it's a great midah. So yesterday, I put on a white shirt because I wear a white shirt every day. But what you didn't see is yesterday, I had colors all over my shirt. You know why? Because my 3-year-old daughter, Miriam, shared her markers with my shirt. That wasn't very nice of her, but she was mevater. She didn't keep them to herself. Well, that's not really being mevater. That's more like getting my shirt all dirty. But now my shirt is white. Are you guys ready? Ephraim, you ready to learn now? Yes? Awesome. I love it. Okay, here we go. We are continuing ahead. Lavan's sons became very jealous of Yaakov. Does anybody know what it means to be jealous? Avi is 7 years old. Avi, my 7-year-old, tell me, what does it mean to be jealous?
When somebody has something that you don't have, and then you start crying and say it's not fair. I don't have it.
Right. Now the funny thing is, Avi is so right. You always want what other people have, but sometimes it doesn't even make sense to have what other people have. You can't have what other people have all the time. It's no fun. There's a funny story about that I heard, that one time a very poor person went to a very rich person for Shabbos, and the poor person looked up at the fancy light the rich person had and smiled. And the rich person said, "What are you smiling about?" And the poor person said, "Our light. I love our light." And the rich man said, "It's not our light, it's my light." And the poor person smiled and said, "Well, you paid for it, but we're both benefiting, because it doesn't really matter who has something." And people are jealous of other people. It's not a great midah. Not at all. The Torah says we shouldn't be jealous of other people. But it's hard to not be jealous if someone has something you want, if someone has a brand new toy and you like it. So the trick is, instead of being jealous, to be happy for your friend. I'll give you an example. Let's say we have a contest, okay? And the contest is, who can stand on 1 foot longer, me or you guys? Me against all of you. And then let's say the contest begins, and half of you get out first, and half of you go longer than me. Then I would say, you guys won. You'd all be happy, right? Yeah, we beat you. Because you're all on the same team. We're all on the same team. So you shouldn't be jealous of your friends, ever. But Lot's sons did not have good middos. And they said, how come Yaakov has so much money? You know why Yaakov had so much money? Because Hashem wanted Yaakov to have so much money. That's why. And Lot's sons got really upset, and they began to complain. And Yaakov walked over to Rachel and Leah and said, okay, it's time to leave. And Yaakov said, your father and his brothers are getting upset and jealous. It's time to leave. And he began to leave, and Lot chased down Yaakov because Rachel stole something. What did Rachel steal? Oh, David Karp, what did Rachel steal?
His golden idols.
Yeah. You know why Rachel stole them? Rachel did not care about golden idols. Rachel said, blah, golden idols are like toilet paper. Who needs them? But, well, I guess people do need toilet paper now. But why? Who would care? But why did Rachel steal their idols? What was she thinking? Anybody know what she was thinking? Mr. Bressler, is your hand up? I can't tell. Yes?
No.
Whoa. Go ahead. 1 second. I'm the screen's moving. There we go. I'm losing you all over the place. Okay. I have Donnie Bader. Hi, Donnie.
I don't know if he calls me.
I have two of you. Okay, Mr. Bressler, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the answer? Why did Rachel steal the idols? Do you know why? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why she stole them. She stole them because she did not want her father to worship idols. She said, it's so dumb to worship an idol. There's only one person to worship, and that is Hashem. And when Rachel stole them, Lot was really mad. Who dares steal my idols? And he chased down Yaakov with his brothers, and they came, and Yaakov turned around. And Yaakov said, what's your problem? And Lot said, you stole from me, and you're mean to me. And Yaakov said, wait a second. Who changed the deal 100 times? Was that me or was that you? Me. Yeah, it was you. Don't tell me I'm a cheater. I know what Lot said. Lot said, fine, let's not fight. Let's make a treaty. And he built up a big wall and said, I won't start up with you. You won't start up with me. Deal? And Yaakov was thinking, wait a second. I never started up with you. You know what that's like, Yaakov Goldstein? That's like you and your brother are there, and your brother comes over, bops you on the head with a bat and says, let's make a deal. No more fighting. And Yaakov would say, no, fighting? I didn't fight with you. You just bopped me on the head. But Yaakov did not get upset. Mordechai Unger, Yaakov was mevater. He said, okay, I don't care. And Yaakov left. As soon as Yaakov left, we're skipping, of course, that Lot went looking for the idols. Did Lot find the idols? No. Hashem, Shua, I love it, by the way. I do love it. Yeah, as soon as Rachel took the idols, Hashem made a miracle and they were hidden and they were never found. But we got to move ahead because we're so far behind schedule now. And now, where are we? And now Yaakov and Rachel and Leah are traveling, and they are about to meet Esav. Now, Esav was really, really mad. Yehudi Yitzchak Isaac Jr., why was Esav really mad?
Because he really wanted to get buried in a double cave.
Whoa, you're way ahead of me. That's not why Esav was mad. Esav was mad for a different reason. Esav, where's my Yehudi Yitzchak Isaac Jr.? Esav was mad because he said, Yaakov stole my brachos. And Esav heard Yaakov was coming, and Esav was getting ready to meet Yaakov. But before we get up to that, I have a bunch of questions to ask you. And what I'm going to do is, I know there are a lot of you boys on the phone over here. I have 2 different Zooms on. I have so many boys on the phone. So first of all, if you're on the phone and I can't see you, thank you for all the pictures that you sent me. So many boys sent me beautiful pictures, and I have them stored. Even if you're on Zoom and I don't see you, it's so nice. You guys are amazing. But I'm going to put a poll on the screen of the Zooms now, and I'm going to ask you guys questions. And I want to see who knows the right answers. But don't tell me the answers yet. We're going to write down answers to questions. We're going to discuss the questions. Then I'm going to let you guys write the answer on the screen. Maybe your mommy can help you. Okay? So the first of all, we have to ask you, the last thing we left off, the last question we had was, what was the name of Avram's son, and that of Hagar's son? And that was Yishmael. And that was Chayesara. That was before Chayesara. So now we have to ask questions from Chayesara for the test. And I'm gonna go through some of the questions over here quickly. Okay? How many, question number 1, ready? You're listening? How many angels came to Avram's tent? Let's see. Ari Ackerman, how many?
3.
3. Ooh, three is right. There were 3 malachim that came to the tent. That is excellent. Thank you, Ari. Next question we're going to ask is, somebody laughed when the malachim said, ha ha, the malachim said, you're going to have a baby, and someone laughed. I'm going to unmute one of the phones. The phone number is 347-733-6006. I'm unmuting you. Who laughed? Oh, don't hear. Do you guys hear anything? Okay. I'm unmuting 201-755-1177. Your turn. Who laughed? Well, that's not working very well. All right. Ephraim, who laughed?
Sarah.
Sarah laughed. Why did Sarah laugh? You know why Sarah laughed? Because she heard a great joke. Because one of the malachim said to her, knock, knock. And Sarah said, who's there? And the malach said, boo. And Sarah said, boo hoo. And the malach said, why are you crying? What? I'm not crying. I'm laughing, Sarah said. That's what happened, right? Well, I don't know how good the malach was at telling jokes, but Sarah laughed. And the reason Sarah laughed, she didn't think she would have a baby. Okay, but now we asked you who laughed. The next question we have over here. Ready? Question after, where are we? Where did the malachim go to destroy? Malachim, whoa.
Yeah. Akiva here. Akiva here. Here, Akiva, take it.
Okay, where did the malachim go to destroy? Yaakov and David.
Sidon.
Sidon. Where do you guys live?
Somerset Walk.
No, in what city?
Lakewood.
Lakewood. There are some Jewish people in Lakewood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Excellent job. So thank you, Yaakov and David. So they went to destroy Sodom. Excellent. How many cities were with Sodom that were supposed to get destroyed? How many cities? Ooh, that's a tough question. How many cities were getting destroyed? The Burmans. I see a few boys here. How many cities?
10.
Nope, 10's too many. Half of 10. Pick again.
5.
5 is the right answer. Excellento. 5 cities. I'm not going to ask you to name them, but how many cities were destroyed? There were 5 cities were destroyed. Okay, what did Lot's wife try to borrow from everybody? I'll give you a hint. She turned into it. Svi's actum. Salt, not pepper? It wasn't pepper? Are you sure?
No.
It was salt. What did she borrow? She borrowed salt. She borrowed salt, that's right. Okay, Shlomi, how you doing over there? It was not pepper, it was definitely salt. Okay.
It's salt.
It was salt, you're right, it was salt. I'm joking with you, it is just salt. Let's go ahead. Okay. Where are we? Next question. Where was Sarah buried? Oh, I see a lot of hands up. Ephraim, go ahead.
Aras HaPela.
Aras HaMachpelah. Ephraim knows the right answer. She was definitely buried in the Aras HaMachpelah, the cave of doubles, and that's where she was buried. Who sold the Aras HaMachpelah? This is a tough question. Who sold it? Someone sold the Aras HaMachpelah to Avram, and I'll give you a hint. It was not me. I would not have sold the Aras HaMachpelah. Rami Eichhorn, who sold it?
Ephraim.
Ephraim was not a very nice guy. A bonus question. I'm going to ask you a bonus question, okay? Here's a bonus question, Rami. You ready? What happened to Ephraim because he stole?
He lost all his money.
Yeah, and he lost something else. You know what else he lost? He lost a letter in his name. His name was spelled without a vav. Hashem took away a letter because he tried stealing. Don't steal. Stealing is a bad idea, guys. Very bad idea. Okay, let's continue on over there. That was Ephron. Avram buried him. Okay. Who did Avram send to find a wife for Yitzchak? Oh, yeah, let me see some hands with you. Yaakov Weiss.
Eliezer.
Yeah. That's correct. Very good, Eliezer. How many times is Eliezer's name mentioned, though, Yaakov, in this Parsha?
0.
That's right. He's mentioned 0 times because, why? What did he do wrong? You remember what he did? He wanted his daughter to marry Rivka, and that was not good. And then flying ahead because running out of time. Okay. Then after Yitzchak and Rivka got married, it's flying ahead over here. They got married, and Yitzchak was davening something. What was he davening? So many hands up. Moshe Yavner, what was Yitzchak davening? No, you're so close. The one before Ma'ariv. That's right. Yitzchak was davening Mencha. By the way, guys, a lot of these questions are from the test. Not all of them, but some of them are from the test. And I'm going to give the test. Let's see who is listening. Chaim Shwadel, when am I giving you a test?
Yeah.
Chaim, when am I giving you a test?
What?
You know? When am I giving you a test? Tomorrow, guys. Remember this. I'm not giving a test today. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, all of your moms will get an email with a test, and it'll be on the website. And tomorrow morning you're taking the test, not today. Today you guys are not gonna get. After done, we're gonna stop. Okay, continuing on over here. Okay, finishing up. Okay, Yitzchak and Rivka are married. Who captured Rivka? Oh, I need some hands over. Yishai Newman, who captured Rivka?
Harai and Abimelech.
Avimelech. I want Avimelech now. I would like to hear Avimelech. I mean, I don't like Avimelech at all. I do not like him at all. But Avimelech was the one that captured Yitzchak. Yeah, Avimelech captured him. I'm sorry, Rivka. He captured Rivka. Okay.
Russ called me twice.
2 times. Wow, I called you twice? Yes, I didn't mute you though. Now I muted you, Tzaddik. Okay, who captured Rivka? We did. Let's go over here. Okay. Yitzchak and Rivka. How old was Yitzchak when he had children? Ooh, that's a hard question. That is a hard question. Let's get someone. How old is Yitzchak when he had children? I want some hands over. Menachem Oberlander, how old is he?
60.
Oh my gosh, how do you know that? How do you guys know this stuff? That's correct, though. He got it right. Yitzchak was 60 years old. I'll give you a hint to remember that, okay? Remember 59 and then add on 1. 59 plus 1 is 60. Is that a great hint, Chaim Tropper? Yeah, is that a great hint? It's a great hint. Okay, not a good hint? I'm sorry. I'm not so good at giving hints. Okay, let's finish up quickly. Okay, they had 2 sons. Avrami Kringle, what were Yitzchak and Rivka's 2 sons' names? What was that? Do you know the names?
No.
Okay, I'll ask someone else. Stay with me. I asked a bunch of you. Yisrael Neuwirth, what were the names?
What's the question?
What were the name of Yitzchak and Rivka's sons? They had 2 sons.
Yaakov and Esav.
Yeah, and you know what's amazing is that, you know why Rivka only had 2 sons? Because after Esav was born, he was such a bad person that he hurt his mother and she wasn't to have babies anymore. She couldn't have any more babies. Boy, Esav was not the kind of guy you'd want to hang out with, is he? No. Who are the kids' names? Yaakov and Esav. Esav was hairy and Yaakov was sitting and learning all day. Okay, who did Esav steal the coat from? Ooh, good question. Kiva and Moshe. Tell me who. You're not muted anymore. Oh, now you muted yourself. No, now you just muted yourself. But now you have to unmute yourself. You guys are still muted. You got, oh, there we go.
Nimrod.
Thank you. He stole it from Nimrod. Boy, Nimrod got fooled pretty bad over there, right? You guys know what happened to him. Quickly, we have to move very many times. Nimrod was the one that that had the coat, and Asa stole it from him. Who did Yitzchak want to give the brachos to? Mr. Gorin, who did Yitzchak want to give the brachos to? Yaakov or Esav? Moshe Baron.
What was the question again?
Who did Yitzchak want to give the brachos to?
To Esav.
He wanted to give it to Esav, but Rivka made Yaakov trick him. And Yaakov, because we're out of time, I'm just going to run ahead quickly, guys. Yaakov ran all the way to his uncle Lot. And that worked out pretty well for him, didn't it? He came to Lot, and we know the whole story, what happened with Lot. But here's the problem. I'm out of time. Now, a lot of boys are going to be expecting a test now, even though Yosef Shalom, I just told everyone, we're not doing a test till tomorrow. Right, Yosef Shalom? And David.
Has to be a real name. Yosef and Dovi.
Oh, I love it. Great name. So, guys, listen to me. I love you guys, but you're not getting a test until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. At 10 in the morning, all of your moms, if they're signed up, are going to get an email. And on the website, it'll say, click here for the test for the second Parsha test. And then if you get any mark, I'll put you in the raffle. If you get above a 75, I'll give you 2 raffle tickets. If you get above a 90, I'll give you 3 raffle tickets. Okay? If you get higher than 100, I'll give you 10 raffle tickets. But you can't get higher than 100 because 100 is the highest mark. Unless you know magic. Then we've got a problem. I am waiting to see how many of your parents are going to check on the test that you've been so helpful. Because then you'll get extra entries into the raffle. Who's helping clean for Pesach? Who's not eating pizza around the Pesach stuff? Who's helping watch little brothers and sisters? Who's going to bed like a Ben Torah or a Bas Torah? I would like to know these things. I need to know so I can give you extra grades. Yoshua Cohen, how are you? You're muted. I can't unmute you. Yitzchak Naft, how are you?
Good.
Baruch Hashem. Ari Shor, how are you doing?
Good.
Amazing. So many B'nai Torah here. I love it. Joey Malkin, how are you?
How many? Someone's gonna phone.
Oh.
Good.
Baruch Hashem, I love it. Boys, I will see you tomorrow, Be'ezras Hashem. I'm not going to see you tomorrow, actually. I'm going to give you a test tomorrow, but I will send you a newsletter as well, and we'll have some questions on the newsletter that will see how well you know your Parsha, Meretz Hashem, okay? Have an amazing day and a great Shabbos, and I'll speak to you guys, Meretz Hashem, Monday morning.